welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Emma, and today I thought that what I would do is my everyday skincare and makeup. Now, I went to bed last night without taking my makeup off, which is something I very rarely do, but I finished nights yesterday morning, and last night I was like The Walking Dead, and I get restless legs when I'm tired, and I was sitting on the sofa and my legs were going 10 to the dozen, and my husband said, "Will you just go to bed?" So I literally walked upstairs, didn't pass go, didn't collect £200, and just zonked face first into bed. And my pillowcase is testament to the fact that I did not take my makeup off yesterday. So I thought what I would do this morning, because I do look still like The Walking Dead, is just show you how I go from looking like this and feeling pretty grotty to actually looking like I could face the world and that I haven't just been awoken from 100-year sleep like Dracula. So to take off my eye makeup, I'm going to use the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. And this is just nice and cooling. I just pop it on with a cotton wool pad. You don't have to rinse this off. So this could literally just be the step that you do, you know, before you go to bed. And this is really what I should have done last night, but I can be arsed. So literally just going to get the majority of my makeup off like that. And make sure all my eye makeup is off. I didn't wear a great deal yesterday, but we did pop out in the afternoon, and I just thought I can't not wear any makeup because I just look absolutely dreadful, and I've been on nights. My skin's always awful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my Clinique little bar of soap. I use this in the day, and I use my let me show you what I use at night. I use the Clinique Take the Day Off. Is it called Take the Day Off? Take the Day Off at night. And then I'll use my soap in the morning. So, oh, that water's lovely and hot. I've got a thing about really hot water on my face. Love it. And then I have got one of these cloths. Well, I've got quite a few of these cloths that are from, can you see where my eyes are? From, I think they're Primark. And they're brilliant, and they really do get everything off your face. I saw somebody talking about them here on YouTube and saying how good they were. I mean, she got one for every day because she was saying how gross it was that people like use the same cloth the next day, but I do. I'll probably use it about 3 days running and then wash it. If you think that's disgusting, then you know, you should see the kitchen bloody floor under me fridge. Oh, right, done. Feels so much better. I'm just going to pat that dry. Oh, you have to worry sometimes, don't you? Because my son has a bath in here, and he doesn't very often get a bath towel. He just uses our hand towel, and then the next day I think I'm probably wiping bull bag towel all over my face. And then just some toner. This is the Clinique toner. I don't normally use posh products, but at Christmas I was treated by my husband because my skin was just going through a bit of a time. I had a horrible big dry patch on my cheek here that I couldn't get rid of, and I was using products, well, literally, I'd run out of face wash, so at some point on my face I used a foot scrub because I had no soap. Isn't it terrible? I was using just, not that there's anything against it, like cheap cream from Lidl or Aldi, and I know that it's won awards and stuff, and it was really nice, but it just obviously wasn't good enough for my skin. Clinique Custom Eye Repair, because the woman in the shop said I should. And I'm gullible, and so I did. I don't use very much. I've had all of these products since Christmas Day, and I would say, apart from last night and maybe one other night between Christmas and now, when we're like beginning of March, I have religiously used these products morning and night. And then today I'm going to use the Clinique Smart SPF 15 Custom Repair Moisturiser, and this is really nice and it's really thick. And you know, I've had it since Christmas and I'm nowhere near getting to the bottom of it. So I just whack that on and that's it, and it doesn't take very long. It would take even less time if I wasn't talking to you guys. And then at some point today I've got to try and fathom a room on the broom outfit, because we have World Book Day, just to make parents' lives a misery. And my little girl wants to go as room on the broom, because apparently I promised her last year, you know, when we watched Room on the Broom, probably in December, and I was like, oh, we could totally do that for World Book Day. We could get a broom, and then on the broom we could put a frog and a dog and a bird and a whatever else it is, a cat, and a cauldron, and that would just be like so cool. Have we got any of those things? No. Have we got a broom? No. Has she got the outfit? No. So that's today's job. So I shall probably be found later glue gunning a frog to a stick so that she can take it into school. So that is skincare done. So I'm going to throw some makeup on my face now. So a foundation that I have been loving is the Collection Lasting Perfection in the colour Ivory. It's really, really nice. It's really affordable. I probably paid £5 or £6 for it. Bought it last year. Felt that the coverage was a little bit full, but I do really like the coverage of it now, and I really like the longevity of it. It says 16-hour wear. It's SPF 20. And it really, really does last, and I can do a night shift in this and my makeup really doesn't budge, and that to me, that's the testament to a good foundation. Can it get you through a night shift without looking like a corpse by 7:30 in the morning? And if it can, then it's worth it. And I actually haven't found many foundations that can do it, that have got the staying power to do it. If you have followed me for a while, you will know that I reviewed the Trini London brand range of makeup last year, and I do really, really love it, and I really, really rate it as product. But for me, it just hasn't got the staying power. I am not the type of person who will top my makeup up 10 times a day. I put my makeup on, I do nothing else with it apart from maybe top up my lipstick. I don't want to have to be topping up my eye cream, topping up this, topping up my blush. And I find that everything just kind of just disappears off your face. And although it leaves your skin looking amazing and flawless and glowy, I feel that you can achieve that from other products that aren't as expensive. You know, I love the under eye concealer that she does. The colour that I got was not right for me, I don't think. It wasn't bright enough. I'm far used to a lightening under my eyes as opposed to kind of just putting the same colour as my foundation. I like a lighter under eye because I have got such dark shadows. So if I put a colour on my skin that is the same colour as the foundation I'm wearing, it's not enough. It just doesn't lighten my eyes enough. And so I thought, oh well, I'll buy like the lighter shade she does, but it's £20 for a pot that big, and they're not that long lasting. And I just think the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer that comes with this is amazing, and I don't know, I do really, really like it, and I was so thrilled with the products that I had, and on occasion I do still wear them, but when I wear them and then I look in the mirror 3 hours later, I kind of go, oh, I don't look how I want the products to make me look. Whereas when I've worn this, or I wear the It Cosmetics CC cream, Your Skin But Better, when I've been wearing that and I look in the mirror 3 hours later, I'm like, oh, I still look like not the same as I did when I put my makeup on. Whereas I find the change from putting your makeup on to like 3 hours later with the Trini stuff is too big. And like I say, I'm not the kind of person who carries it all around with me and will touch it all up, or who can take it all to work with me and halfway through my shift can like redo my makeup. I'm just not into that. So I need longevity for my foundations. That was a long intro. So I am going to use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I've had quite a few of the Real Techniques brushes over the last few years. I have had at some point one of the, oh that was far too much, one of the spongy, what are they called? I'm sure they, what are they called? I can't even remember what they're called. You know, like an old-fashioned sponge that you put your foundation on with. I have used one of them. So I just blib it onto my face and hope for the best, really. I'm in no way calling myself an expert, and this is in no way a tutorial. This is showing you how I go from corpse to looking like, you know, I'm not a corpse, looking like I don't need life, what's it called? I say life support, I don't mean that. What's the word? Mouth to mouth. Resuscitating. Oh my god. I have got a mirror just here. And that colour match for me is really, really, really good. I don't have, if you give yourself a double chin and then do that, you'll be able to see if you've got a line. So that's that. And then I'm going to do my under eyes. Excuse me. So for my under eyes, I am using the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, under eye concealer. Well, it's just Ultimate Wear concealer in the colour 1, which is Fair. I don't know if this is the lightest one they do. I don't know if they do a 0, but 1 is fine for me. And what I do is pop it on, as you would expect, but I go up there because just in there is where you are at your dark, well, where I'm at my darkest, and that's where I need the coverage. So back in with my foundation brush, and I'm just going to, I mean, there probably is, if I look around, a brush somewhere that could do this a lot more gently than my foundation brush, but I've got quite, I think you just get used to the brushes that you've got, don't you? And I sort of know how to hold the brush to smoosh it in without poking my eye out. So my hair is ready to be coloured again, as you can see, like Cruella de Vil. Okay, and then my Lacura, which is Aldi, equivalent of Touche Eclat, but about £33 cheaper, and I'm literally just going to tap over the top, should I say, of what I've already just done, and this just lightens even more that area there. Do you know what? I'm going to do that on my fingers, because I find sometimes if I do it with the brush, it almost comes off on the brush and I've not got any left on my face. So that is base done. I don't powder. Probably I should, but I don't. Pop that there. Now I am going to use bronzer. Now the bronzer that I'm using, I've got a couple of these palettes, which are the Tiny Bird palettes. They are no longer available, but a bronzer is a bronzer. So they're literally, I mean, do you think of Hit Pan? Do you want to see this one? It's even worse. The bronzers in both are exactly the same. It's just the blush and the highlighter that was slightly different. And I have really enjoyed wearing these. And it's a shame she's become a big movie star and doesn't make them anymore. But so I'm literally just going to whack bronzer on. I don't bronze to sculpt. I bronze so that I don't look like a Victorian orphan. So just so that I don't look so pale, because I do look deathly sometimes, you know. I'm not naturally olivey person. I am quite pale. So, just look in the mirror. Yeah, so literally just, you're supposed to do your bronzer in a bit of a 3, aren't you? But I just tend to do it in a 1. I do whack a little bit up there, but, and a bit up there. Wherever, really. Yeah, I watch YouTube and I see these girls like sculpting their noses, and like, who's got time for that, really? And then blush. So I think for blush today, I'm going to go a little bit pinkier, and I'm going to use the colour Pomegranate, which is by Sleek Cosmetics. I had this from Superdrug. I've had this ages, and it's like a pinky gold, and I really, really love this colour. And I'm going to put it on with my Real Techniques. It's probably just called a blush brush. Oh, blush brush. This has a really good colour payoff, so I don't need to put much on. And where I put my blush is, you know, if you were being smug, there, on your smug cheeks. So, or if you were smiling, like that, on the apples. On the apples of your cheeks. I know it does probably look like I've got a lot of colour on my cheeks, but I haven't really. Well, probably I have. But I like that. I like quite a bit of colour. The only 2 blushes that I really use are this. Can't even find the other one. It's a colour quite similar to that. I mean, obviously I use that a lot. It's a Clarins. I don't even know where it bloody is. Who knows? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of highlighter. Which one shall I use? I'll use Champagne Shimmer, but you know, any highlighter will do. I have got a Becca highlighter, but it's in 1,000 pieces because I dropped it. But because it's Becca, I won't throw it away. Even though it's in 1,000 pieces. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of that at the top of my cheek. Like I say, I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm just showing you how I would do my like everyday makeup, and I do bring it down my nose. I don't really know why I do, because I've seen people do it, and I do the top of my lip because I've seen people do it. So eyes next. I don't wear any eye makeup, as in eyeshadow, when I'm just going about my day-to-day business. I'm going to use an eyebrow pencil. I do very, very little with my eyebrows. As you can see, they're very fair. If I had dark eyebrows, I would look ridiculous. This is just a very, very soft pencil, again from Tanya Burr. Again, it's been discontinued. It's just like an ash blonde colour. And one trick that I have learned when you're putting eye pencil on is don't start here. Because for some reason, when you first go in with your eye pencil, you go in quite heavy-handed. And if you start here, you literally make mistakes. So if you kind of go in the middle there, and then by the time you get here, you've kind of got your pressure how you want it, if you understand what I mean. I'm just going to have to look there. It is so fair, this pencil. And like I say, that is probably as much as I would do, and then I would probably go back in and almost comb it back out again. I mean, why bother? There goes my end. And then just with this side, that's the wrong end. Oh, right, okay. So mascara wise, I have 2 mascaras. I have the Essence Lash Princess, and I have my trusty 3D Lash Effect from Primark. I really, really rate both of them. However, I wear this on my top lashes and this on my bottom lashes if I was day to day like I am today. if I was going to work, I would wear this on top and bottom because this has got a longevity that this doesn't have. This tends to travel up there. I think it travels because it leaves your lashes a little bit thicker because it's apparently what Nigella wears, and if it's good enough for Nigella, it's good enough for me. And as you can see, I am channeling Nigella this morning in my satin nightgown. And so when I've done my makeup, we'll go downstairs and eat chocolate fudge cake out of the fridge. And then smile seductively at camera while I'm doing it. So yeah, if I was going to work, I would wear that top and bottom, but today I'm going to wear that top and that bottom. False lash effect, I don't think it is, but it's okay. I have rubbish lashes. You will all know this. I talk about my lashes constantly on videos like this. So I'm going to do my mascara and then I'll come back to you. So top lashes done. And then I'll do my bottom lashes in here. God, you look like a different person when you've got mascara on, don't you? I swear, if I wanted a day off work, I'd go in without any mascara on and they'd go, God, Emma, are you ill? And they'd send me home. I might try that. But yeah, you always feel better when you've got your eyes on. If I was having a night out, I would wear false eyelashes probably if it was a big night out. If I was just going like the local pub, I wouldn't. But and I love to wear eyeshadow. I'm not very good at it, but I'll give it a good go. Lipstick, Newfound Love. It's called Lorac. And these are amazing. I keep going on about Tanya Burr, but I had a lip gloss from Tanya Burr that was called Lunch Date, and it was a very pinky nude, but the longevity of it was amazing, and it was just a really lovely texture on the lips. Not too glossy, not too sticky. I am a fan of, like, you know, the Lancome Juicy Tube, that kind of texture. I don't mind that, and they are long lasting, but I don't want to pay that kind of money, especially if I'm only going to work. So I saw these in our local factory shop. We've got an original factory shop in our village, and they were £2. Now, when I have gone online and looked, these retail at like, I don't know, like 20 quid. So I've got that one, and this colour, if you're interested, is Supermodel Super Mannequin. And the deeper colour is, I can't see without my bloody glasses, Lolita. And then I've got one downstairs which is a little tiny bit more bubblegummy than this. But they're really, really nice, and they really last. And they're, well, I know they're not expensive. They're in like glass bottles. They feel really expensive. Obviously they look less expensive when they've got a £2 tag on them like that, but when you take it off. So I am so impressed with this. I'm impressed with the colour. Yeah, so the Tanya Burr one, I've been looking to find something because she no longer makes it. I've gone online and looked, and they're dead expensive because they're obviously in such short supply. And I've seen others, but I begrudge kind of trying a lip gloss that's going to cost me 14 or 15 quid if it's not right. But it's just a pad foot thing, and it's just, for me, the perfect pinky nude gloss. So, and then that would probably be, if I wanted to deepen it a little bit, I probably wouldn't wear that on its own, but I would put that over the top. Let me just show you what I mean. Because this isn't my colour really, but just by layering it over the nude, you could just make it look a little bit deeper. And sort of have it a little bit more like that. So if I was maybe going out, I would wear the two together. As it is, I'm not. I'm just going, although I do like it. I might just keep it. And then hair. Oh my God. Oh, Newfound Love. I need to properly tell you about this. Just sort my hair out. This is hair that was done 2 days ago and has been up in, not a scrunchie, but up in, I'm losing my voice. up in like a clip for work, so it's not, I mean, it's a bit, but let me show you. Da, 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 da. These banana shampoo, banana conditioner, £1 from Poundland. They also do a ginger version, which I've bought, which I haven't used yet, and the ginger one is anti-dandruff. They smell amazing. I'm so impressed with them. My hair has been, I've used them 3 times and my hair has literally looked ace when it's been done. So little tip for you. So that was me, makeup done, ready to face the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all really soon in my next video. So thank you so much for watching, and take care.